Fem Shabibo. There was a Brett Cooper video you guys wanted me to watch, but I don't know which one you want me to watch. Let me guess. Let's play a game called What's Your Most Popular Video? Okay, that's not a short, obviously. Oh, look at that. 855,000 views. Literally her most popular video. I wonder how that worked out. Oh, is it this one? Did a guy really join?
Welcome back to the comments section. I'm Brett Cooper. So if you are not on TikTok, there's something that has been going on recently, and that is Alabama Rush. And rush means like rushing for sorority. When girls go, you do all the interviews, you get bids, yada, yada, yada. But it is also a huge deal on TikTok. Every year, there are different characters who are posting all of their different outfits, like crying on camera, like they didn't get a bid from the sorority they want. Like, it's very dramatic. It's basically like an unofficial, organic reality TV show.
Dude, I love the fast cuts. Yo, Zoomer editing for the win, dude. I mean, listen, when you pump a lot of money into a project, as conservatives have a tremendous amount of capital to dump into shit like this, you can blow the up. She already passed 1 million subs. She passed 1 million subs in like fucking 3 months. This is Fem Shabibo, a young female version of Ben Shabibo at the Daily Wire. This is a Daily Wire operation that is trying to appeal to a younger demographic, which will still not happen regardless, but...
And I thoroughly enjoy it. And what I was saying about the characters is usually like these different individuals pop up that get, you know, millions of views and people are like, oh, they run into each other and it's like the crossover of the century. It's literally so ridiculous, but it's highly entertaining. And as somebody who was in a sorority for a brief moment of time, I appreciate their stories and I think that it's funny. I was a Kappa Delta at UCLA. I actually posted about this on my TikTok yesterday, and I dropped out because Amy Coney Barrett, who is now a Supreme Court Justice, is an alum of Kappa Delta. Obviously not at UCLA, at a different school, but when she was nominated to the Supreme Court by Trump, Kappa Delta lost its damn mind. All of our sisters got pissed off at nationals for making a post on Twitter supporting ACB. Like, it was just a hot mess, and they sent around this petition to get ACB stripped of her Kappa Delta letters, and then we were given this suggested script to read at Rush saying, you know, we know the Kappa Delta has been in the spotlight. We don't condone Amy Coney Barrett and her, you know, fight against women. And then our house mom at the time sent an email to the entire chapter urging us all to vote correctly. And she was hoping that we would all vote for women's rights and human rights. And,
and I was like, no, I will not be doing that. I will not be voting for women's rights. Oh, that's so funny.
After that, I was like, listen, this is all going downhill. I can't deal with this anymore. But anyway, before we get into this segment, make sure that you like this video, subscribe to this channel if you are not already. This morning, I'm so excited for you all to go see it. Brett, I hope you
Daily Wire. Okay.
There is a sorority
Pink Edition
now, and you are going to see why.
OOTD Bama Rush Day 1 convocation and open houses today, and this is what I'm wearing. So the skirt is from Lulu. It's the new Pink Edition. My shoes are Air Force, of course. My shirt is from Shein. It's the really, really cute one that's like everything's gonna be okay. And my jewelry is from all over the place. And yeah, and my hair and makeup is done by yours truly, so wish me luck.
So if you did not notice, that is a man rushing at Bama, and that's why it went viral. So obviously, people on TikTok who were looking for some sort of progressive affirmation all jumped in and they started following this guy. He seems like a nice guy. I stalked him, obviously, the moment that I saw this video last week.
So what I don't understand is like, why? I mean, it's different. Like, okay, well, what's the problem? Yeah, it's different. Having a trans woman rush like in Alabama in a sorority is it's unique. Like, what's the issue? What, like, I don't understand. Come from a woman who's in a sorority. If a trans woman wants to put herself through the horrendous experience that is rushing, more power to her. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, it's kind of dehumanizing as a process to begin with. Like, if you want that extra layer of scrutiny as a trans woman, like, go off, you know, go off, queen, do your thing, you know, dude. It's so easy to be a conservative commentator. You could just literally straight up pick and choose different kinds of bigotry. If you will never run out of content, you could just be like, a trans person was existing. Let's talk about it. It's like the worst kind of commentary you can do. And not because like, oh my God, it's so hateful, it's so transphobic. Like, no, we're all used to that. That's just like the way things go. But it's literally, it's just like kind of hacky. Like, you couldn't find anything new, unique, interesting.
He's only posted videos about Rush. The video that we just watched was his first TikTok, and this was just last week. And in the span of 1 week, as he's been going through Rush, he started getting sponsorships. The first big one was from Tarte Cosmetics, which honestly wasn't that offensive or surprising to me, because basically everybody—
Why would that be offensive? Like, I don't understand.
And their mother and father wears makeup these days. Maybe I'm just numb to everything at this point. That's probably what it is. I'd have more of a reaction if it was like that time that Tampax was trying to sponsor a man who was pretending to be a woman. Like, the man doesn't even have a vagina and does not bleed. So why is Tampax sponsoring it? That was more offensive to me.
Wait, what? Is that what happened? Or was it a trans man? Oh, yeah, no. Wait, what the fuck? They didn't even say that. She accidentally correctly gendered trans men in an effort to be transphobic. Transphobes so frequently only hyper focus on trans women that they, I think, forget that trans men exist. So that kind of like weirdly breaks their brain. This is it. This is what it is. Tampax said, fact, not all women have periods. Also a fact, not all people with periods are women. Let's celebrate the diversity of all people who bleed. So first of all, what a weird thing to do fucking advertisement over. I mean, this is yet another transparent attempt at like being like, oh, we're so pro-trans. Come on, buy our tampons instead. But it's also not factually incorrect. You know what I mean? They're pandering, right? But also like, it's true.
The whole advertising stuff, it's so weird. But you know what brand would never fall for that kind of crap? Nimi Skincare.
Oh my God, dude. It's so obvious what this is. They're like trying so desperately to do the... I actually love this. Dude, I love this. Here's why I love this. I admit when fucking Tampax is like being pandery, right? To the LGBT, right? They're like, oh, you know, it's not just women that can bleed. They're saying it because they want to fucking pander. So what are you doing? You're trying to pander to the opposite side? Like what? Buy this makeup brand instead. This makeup would never allow... This makeup would melt the faces of men. If you're assigned male at birth, if you put this makeup on, it'll fucking kill you. It's so stupid. Okay.
The Nimi Skincare is not only aligned with my values, but their products actually work. America use the palm.
Aligned with my values.
Hey y'all, it's
Yo, you put this makeup on, you're gonna be so transphobic. It's so weird, dude. Oh my God, look at this. Our values, femininity. We celebrate femininity, grace, class, and elegance. Family. Family is the cornerstone of American life. Faith. We place our trust in His word and His works. Freedom. All products are proudly made in the USA. Dude, I love this. This is the same. Everyone's a liberal now. Everyone's a liberal. Everyone is the same. I love this. A little about us. We stand up for clean beauty with wholesome values. Our community is full of women who exemplify traditional femininity, support family values, have faith, and love for their country. Why are you putting makeup on if you support, traditional family values, you know? Jordan Peterson's got a thing to say for you, okay? Up yours, woke moralists! You Jezebel! You don't need makeup! Are you trying to seduce the milkman?
Grant, and this is my OOTD for Bama Rush Day 2. Today is Philanthropy Round 1. So I have a skirt that I got either from Amazon or Shein, and the
She's just gonna be rude. Like, you know what I mean? You could do this for anyone, okay? You could just like be a fucking rude asshole, all right? Be a gigantic, I'm not gonna say the word, and just be mean, you know? Oh, okay, you got it, sis.
shoes are from I don't know. I have a diamond anklet and some random jewelry and the Panhell shirt. And also, my makeup is, again, by me.
I will say, to give him credit, this guy is way more into Rush than I was. He's playing the part. That's the thing that's so weird to me. He's playing the part of a girl rushing.
Wait, what do you mean? You get it. Okay, so yeah, she is. So what's up? Like, what do you mean?
It's strange.
Okay, at what point does this turn into jealousy? Like what? Because you didn't fit into like the most like hyper traditional female roles, like and sorority rush is like literally the peak of that. That you're just like kind of jealous that like a trans girl is able to get into it more than you? Like what? maybe the solution isn't to like consistently reinforce those rigid gender norms and rules that aren't really written in anything anyway, and just like be more comfortable with yourself. I don't know.
If TikTok found the account and posted this video of his, which then got Twitter all in a firestorm.
Today is day 5 of Alabama Rush, and it is
Thank God. Thank God Libs of TikTok is on it, okay? Libs of TikTok, when like a trans person exists without being constantly harassed and receiving death threats, is like, fuck! We gotta do something about this!
first day of sisterhood around. I'm so excited. I cannot wait. My dress is from Hello Molly. Thank you so much, Hello Molly. Love you. My, this thing is from Shein. My shoes are from Shein. And my ring is from Graduation. Oh, not again. That is so funny. And
I'm laughing so hard.
that's it. So wish me luck today, and thank you so much.
Is it mean if I say that the more of his videos that I watch, the less I like his personality?
I mean, you're misgendering her the entire time. I think that's pretty mean.
As I watch more of these videos, I progressively dislike his personality more and more. I tried to go into this with an open mind, saying maybe he really is just trying to find himself. I'm just gonna be honest, he seems a bit self-absorbed. The whole I did my makeup myself, I'm so whatever. I'm like, yeah, we know. I just don't like that much attention, and so maybe I'm projecting that on him.
Is her shtick just that she's a horrible person? Yo, what do you mean? You just described like 90% of conservative commentary. What the fuck? Yeah, that is. It's about being a horrible person to just like people who are not doing anything wrong. You know what I mean? Like, at least when I'm shitty to someone, it's because they're being fucking mean. You know what I mean? When I bully someone, I'm bullying someone who's bullying others, right? And you can have an issue with that, and I totally understand. But like 90% of conservative content is literally like finding random people in the wild that aren't like saying anything, that aren't doing anything. They're just living their fucking life, and they happen to post it on the internet and picking that, plucking it, and then like shitting on it endlessly. And not even on an individual basis, but shitting on it from whatever like identity that they are, or whatever marginalized community that they happen to be a part of.
Obviously, people went to war in that comment section because it was on Libs of TikTok. Somebody said, the saddest part is the woke sorority girls will no doubt allow this male to take the spot of a female in their sorority.
A concerned parent?
We'll see if they actually do in a bit. But I was thinking back, and my sorority definitely would have let him in. I know.
Let's finish the break.
I know at a couple of UCs, there had been some transgender girls that had gotten accepted into sorority, so that was already sort of a thing. I don't know if that had happened at UCLA yet, but when I was there was a whole conversation about how we weren't diverse enough, and part of that was with gender, and I was like, this is just kind of ridiculous. Like, a sorority is not gender diverse.
Bro, why is she wearing pants, first of all? That's not giving traditional female to me, okay? It's also bi-sitting too. And she's got the bi lights on, you know what I mean? She's got bisexual lighting in the background. I just don't understand it.
Enough, like it's for women. The whole thing
like
is just
no trad femme has ever fucking sat like this.
Ridiculous. Somebody said, I feel bad for the drunk dude going back to his dorm room with this individual. I feel bad for everyone in this situation. I mean, he posted his first video, and now his Instagram is blown up, his TikTok is blown up, he's getting sponsorships. The guy is set. Basically, like, he's going to be smooth.
Oh yeah, totally. Like being a trans student in Alabama, you're set. That's what I always think of when I think about like being set. I think about just dropping yourself into one of the most fucking hostile environments you possibly could. Being trans in Alabama, I suspect, is like playing New Game +7 difficulty. But then also being a trans girl in Alabama and like rushing sororities and putting yourself out there. Holy fuck. Meanwhile, Brett Cooper's out here straight up jealous, which is not a good look on you, sis, okay? Jealousy's a disease, love. Get better soon, yeah? I mean, oh my gosh, you're like, huh, why is she getting all the fucking, why is she getting all the brand endorsements? All I got is this fucking bullshit Christian makeup brand, Nimi or whatever.
Sailing through college, probably will not have to work any barista or waitress job like the rest of us did. Number one, just putting it out there, this is a biological man. That's never going to change. This is an effeminate man who, up until a couple of months ago, because you can look on his social media, has been wearing men's clothing, identifying as a boy, and is now now in college, suddenly wanting to wear dresses and play.
I wonder why it works out like that. Yeah, I wonder how that works. Like, you know, when first of all, you're wearing men's clothing. You're literally wearing men's clothing right now. You're wearing pants, okay? You harlot, you're wearing pants. Of course, that's men's clothing, contemporary men's clothing, because if we were talking about men's clothing in like the 18th century, then I would ask you why you're not wearing a dress. But that's a different point that I'm not going to get into, even though it does kind of lead into it, which is literally that, gender is basically just like skin you put on, and it's a total product of social conditioning. It's just a social construct in general, as evidenced by how much what you wear has changed for men and for women. Just a performance. It's like she's describing performativity theory, but while screaming conservatively. Like, where is her bonnet?
Dress ups. He's not addressed his sexuality. He has not addressed his pronouns, his gender, any of that. Like, this is a boy wanting to be part of the sisterhood because he likes wearing skirts. Just because you get dresses from Hello Molly and you like wearing Lululemon skirts does not make you a woman.
Oh my God, that makeup and that dress.
Nailed it. I know. Thank you. Moving on.
How is this different than the guys being drag queens? Like, if you're going to play a character, say that it's a character. But anyway, to wrap up this story, after everybody has been following Grant's journey for the last week, he had to obviously let them know the results of Rush, what came out of it. And he told everybody yesterday that he had been dropped, which in Rush means that no sorority thinks you're a good fit and you will not be getting a sorority
Okay, well, now she's just mean. You know what I mean?
bid meaning like an offer to join the sisterhood. And he released this statement on Instagram.
First and foremost, I would like to thank my family, friends, and everyone who's come along this journey with me. From the 1,000 messages and meeting the funniest people, I had the best time. Unfortunately, this chapter's closed. This recruitment journey is over for me. Being dropped from my last house this morning during primary recruitment at the University of Alabama doesn't come as a surprise, considering out of almost 20 chapters, I was dropped by every single one, except 2 before day 1, Gamma Phi Beta and Kappa Alpha Theta. I'm hopeful of a future where everyone is welcome for just being themselves everywhere. If you're going through a hard time today, remember that life is too short to ponder on the things okay. People that are sagging, like, bro, she got dropped out of sorority Rush, okay? Calm the fuck down, chat. Like, she dodged a bullet at the worst case. Looking back on this past week, so many amazing opportunities have come my way. My initial application papers. I paid tribute to my grandma who passed away this year with Alzheimer's. I know that she's so proud. Nana, this is just the beginning. XOXOG. She still really wanted to get in, and it hurts that your dream didn't come true. Okay, well, get better dreams than that, okay?
Even though there are almost 20 sororities at Bama, before recruitment had even started.
By the way, I love randomly having a fucking Greek statue bust behind me as a photo. It's just like, unlike her, I have a real Greek bust, okay? And that is, of course, Jordan Peterson, a true thinker.
However many of them, all of them except 2, had said, we're not even gonna consider you, probably because you are a man.
That's against the rules, and you can't sit with us.
I am hopeful of a future where everyone is welcomed for just being themselves everywhere. If you are going through a hard time today, remember that life is too short to ponder on the things lost. Choose happiness and always look for the positive things throughout life. Move on, see the good, see the bad, hope for the best, and brave the worst. I actually really like that. That's positive. That's a good message. Totally fine with that. He said, looking back on the past week, so many amazing opportunities have come my
Oh, like, okay. Well, so you're just mean then. That's what it was. Got it.
way. Yeah, he's now basically an influencer. In my initial application papers, I paid tribute to my grandma who passed away this year with Alzheimer's. I know that she is so proud. Nana, this is just the beginning. XOXOG. First of all, I just have to say, I am very sorry his grandmother died, and clearly that has made a big, impact on his life and his goals. But I do need to ask the question that we are all thinking. Like, did his grandma want him to be a sorority man? Like, this woman could have won the Senior Citizen Progressive Award at this rate if her, dying wish was that her grandson become a sorority woman. I just don't know. I don't know, but maybe that's too harsh. But anyway, he posted...
Yeah, I mean, it is. Jesus Christ. Not everyone's fucking grandparents have to be as, brain broken as you are at your young age. You know what I mean? Who cares, ultimately? She probably just wanted her, grandchild to be happy. What grandparents want,
this video as well to announce that he had been dropped.
I got a phone call this morning and I was cut. It is extremely upsetting and I'm sad because I wanted to be a part of a sister.
Like, she's not even fucking popping off, you know what I mean? She's not even doing the annoying thing that we all know, okay? Like, let's be real, okay? It's a safe space, but sometimes, you know, there is a rad lip slant that people get into and they get like really, they pop the fuck off, okay? Like, she's just being chill. Like, she's not even being fucking annoying about it.
Sisterhood and more than that, a community. I don't even know what to say. Thank you for all the love and support, and I love you.
The first thing that stood out to me is he said he was bummed because he wanted to be part of a sisterhood. And then more than that, a community. Like, dude, then get some female friends if you want to feel like you're part of a sisterhood because you are a man. There are...
Wait, what? Like, wait, what? You're literally describing... You're shitting on the steps she took to do that. What the fuck? Like, dude, why don't you, I don't know, go to a place where a lot of women gather and it's like the easiest way for women to make friends with one another because the entire structure of said sorority rush concept is for freshmen to like make friends with one another and like-minded individuals? Why don't you do that? But not like the way you're trying to do it because that's icky to me.
So you are at one of the largest public universities in the country. There are so many opportunities for community that you could fit into. And if you are so desperate to be part of Greek life, I guarantee there are independent sororities on that campus that would love to have you, that are outside of the Panhellenic Council. Because Panhellenic is for women. Like, there are tons of opportunities not getting into...
Didn't she literally admit that they, like, even in Alabama, they had actually allowed some trans women to join? There are probably trans women in you know, sororities all around the country. Then in UCLA, oh yeah, okay, yeah, that makes sense. This is just straight up 2016 era Leafy is here type cyberbullying. Yeah, but luckily the person that Femme Shapiro's trying to desperately bully seems like to have very thick skin.
To a sorority does not mean that you are now completely devoid of community for your entire college experience. It just means that these sororities are based in that they realize that there are differences between men and women.
They're based! Yeah, sororities are so based. Oh my god, Brett fanboys are very thirsty. Brett Cooper looking exquisite. Ooh, bro, I can see the tip milady on this subreddit so hard. Ooh, delectable. Brett Cooper looking quite delectable. Ew. Ew. Oh, no. Oh, no. Nice slow-mo, Lamau. Lord have mercy on me. Stunning as always. An absolute babe. Damn, y'all some simps. Me too. Brett is on fleek. Man, you're like 48 years old. What do you mean Brett is on fleek? She's my new celebrity crush, my wife. I don't like to be a simp, but most beautiful woman ever, inside too, which you can't say about many others. He's like, you know, despite being a woman, she's actually pretty on the inside. Most women aren't. Just say you want to fuck Ben Shapiro and move on, okay? That's it. Last comment? What was it? Wait, hold on. What did I miss? How does she manage to be a Ben Shapiro lookalike and sexy at the same time?